Welcome back to another edition of On Point. No points races this week, but Derby and Oaks futures await, and a few races that might have our eye.
That's right. Yeah, I got Daredevil coming back in the swale, so it'll be a good race.
The Great War.
The Great War and the Battaglia, absolutely. Big race for him.
Both individual entries this week. James, I promised you a ribbing over your top 10, which actually was being a bit melodramatic. We agree on the trainer in the top spot, but we have different horses. I have American Pharoah on there. Granted, he hasn't run since the front runner early October. To be honest, I just haven't seen anyone at that level other than Texas Red, and because of his issues, I dropped him down. Why do you have Dortmund on top?
Well, I've been impressed by Dortmund. I mean, first off, Dortmund won an allowance at Churchill, loved the track that afternoon, and then he's come back and won the Los Al for Charity and the Robert Lewis, won both of those races gamely, and looks like a horse that still has plenty of room to move forward. American Pharoah, though, I expect him to run well in that Rebel. Baffert's won like 5 of the last 6 runnings of that race, so his real test will come in his final prep.
Yeah, when he ships to Oaklawn, it's not for the corned beef typically. Now, in terms of the Derby future wager, obviously a big difference of who you have on top of your poll now and who you think might be a good bet. I don't think either one of us is rushing to bet our horses at 10-1 at this point. Have you given a thought to who might offer some value this time around?
I have. You know, I mean, a little bit of it is based upon who I've bet in the first 2 pools, but I'm definitely going to be looking at Far From Over, who I don't have any action on yet, who promises to be, I think, a big price, and I'll look at International Star, who I've started to really like given his races at the fairgrounds.
With him, we're at the point now, and I guess you say about it's a knockout, but you're dealing with horses who actually know will be in the gate. I mean, a special International Star, considering his owner, he might not make another race, but if he can get in the Derby, he's going to drop his name in.
Right, and you know, the thing about it is that the mutual field is going to take some action, and you've got a group of horses like American Pharoah, Dortmund, Kozan. They're all going to get bet as well. You might be able to get a little bit of a price on a horse like Carpe Diem. So, I mean, I'll be taking a look at it on Sunday afternoon. Anything in the 15-1 range for a horse like that,
yeah,
I'll be interested.
Flash some talent, and to me, even Upstart, I'll look at where he is. Right. I mean, he's pretty much there with the points, and he's run fast enough, we know. And I'm an unabashed Mr. Z supporter. I think his races have been close enough to good horses that at 50-1, and again, I'll go with the owner angle. I mentioned it with Ramsey, but you know Zayat, if he can get in, he's going to take his run. So, to me, a horse like that runs well next out, even if he doesn't win. If he's in the gate, he'll be half the price. So, at 50-1, I'm going to take a look.
He's got such a stout pedigree. I'm starting to worry about him a little bit as perhaps a miler type, even though he's closely related to Chief Bearheart. Mr. Prospector's like, damn, is in his female family. So, I mean, it's Malibu Moon, sire of Orbs, so Derby winner. So, he's got the pedigree, but he needs to start picking it up in his upcoming races.
Yeah. We didn't touch too much on the Oaks. That's the only pool is this weekend. Take Charge Brandy expected to be the favorite. She is the defending champ. Some question over the quality of that Martha Washington slow figure. Was coming back on the runner-up, but connections seem bullish. They're going in the Rebel. Do you think that helps her price in this Oaks pool?
No, I don't think that will help her price. I'm looking at Condo Commando. I'm really sold on her. She's #1 in my Oaks list. So if there's a price to be had on her, I might throw a little bit on her.
All right. Well, James shot me down on the champ. We'll see how it all shakes out in a few weeks. And we'll be back next week for the return of points races. Join us, won't you?